afternoon everyone. Today we going to discuss about literature review. Literature review is one of the important steps in the research process. Literature review and write a thesis, dissertation or research paper so that situate research within existing knowledge.
Before we discuss more detail about literature review, let's look on learning objectives. At the end of the session, the student able to define literature review, demonstrate understanding the process of literature review collecting, demonstrate understand process of writing a literature review.
Definition of literature review. A literature review is a survey of scholarly sources on a specific topic. Literature review is a comprehensive summary of previous research on a specific topic and at the same time provide us the current knowledge, allowing to identify relevant theories, methods, and gaps in the existing research. Conducting literature review involves collecting, evaluating and analysis publications such as book or journal article which is related to research questions that we going to conduct. There are 5 main steps in the process of writing a literature review. 1. Search for relevant literature. 2. Evaluate sources. 3. Identify themes, debates and gaps. 4. Outline the structure. 5. Write your literature review. We discuss more detail next slide. Step 1. Search for relevant literature. Clear own topic. What is your topic? Why need to do? Who is your focus group? How you want to start? Search for literature related to your research problem and questions like: make a list of keywords. Examples may be about wound infection post-operative phases. Examples your literature need to related to wound, type of operation, medical illness. Search for relevant sources. Use your keywords to begin searching for sources. Some useful databases to search for journals and articles include eLibrary, Canvas, Google Scholar. Read the abstract to find out whether an article is relevant to your question. When you find a useful book or article, you can check the bibliography to find other relevant sources. To identify the most important publications on your topic, take note of recurring citations. Step 2. Evaluate and select sources. Make sure the sources you use are credible, and make sure you read any landmark studies and major theories in your field of research. 1. What question or problem is the author addressing? 2. What are the key concepts and how are they defined? 3. What are the key theories, models and methods does the research use? 4. Established frameworks or take an innovative approach? Step 2. Evaluate and select sources. 5. What are the results and conclusions of the study? 6. How does the publication relate to other literature in the field? Does it confirm, add to, or challenge established knowledge? 7. How does the publication contribute to your understanding of the topic? What are its key insights and arguments? 8. What are the strengths and weaknesses of the research? The step 3 focusing on identify themes, debates, and gaps. It important to article used is relevant and suspicious according to the research paper. This what you need to into. 1. Trends and patterns, in theory, method or results, do certain approaches become more or less popular over time? 2. Themes, what questions or concepts recur across the literature? 3. Debates, conflicts and contradictions, where do sources disagree? 4. Pivotal publications, are there any influential theories or studies that change the direction of the field? 5. Gaps, what is missing from the literature? Are there weaknesses that need to be addressed? Step 4. Outline your literature review structure. There are various approaches to organizing the body of a literature review. Chronological. Meaning is the simplest approach is to trace the development of the topic over time. Thematic. Organize your literature review into subsections that address different aspects of the topic. For example, if you are reviewing literature about inequalities in migrant health outcomes, key themes might include healthcare policy, language barriers, cultural attitudes, legal status, and economic access. Methodological. The sources from different disciplines or fields that use a variety of research methods. You might want to compare the results and conclusions that emerge from different approaches. For example, look at what results have emerged in qualitative versus quantitative research. Discuss how the topic has been approached by empirical versus theoretical scholarship. Theoretical. A literature review is often the foundation for a theoretical framework. You can use it to discuss various theories, models, and definitions of key concepts. Step 5. Write your literature review. Literature review should have an introduction, a main body, and a conclusion. Introduction. The introduction should clearly establish the focus and purpose of the literature review. Body. Depending on the length of your literature review, you might want to divide the body into subsections. You can use a subheading for each theme, time period, or methodological approach. Conclusion. In the conclusion, you should summarize the key findings you have taken from the literature and emphasize their significance. Why write a literature review? The literature review gives you a chance to 1. Demonstrate your familiarity with the topic and scholarly context. 2. Develop a theoretical framework and methodology for your research. 3. Position yourself in relation to other researchers and theorists. 4. Show how your research addresses a gap or contributes to a debate. End of my presentation. Thank you for listening. Now I open for the question.